your man Smitty, the elephant in the room, addressing the elephant in the room. Let's talk about it today. I got my main man, Jordan Iceman Roach. How you feeling?
Good, man. How you?
I'm doing good, man. How you feeling coming off that impressive victory back September 5th?
I'm feeling great, man. It was a, light day. I already knew he wasn't on my level, so I knew that was going to end up like this.
You don't get paid for overtime, and since he wasn't on your level, you got him up out of there like a shovel. Got you, man. So what was that the game plan going into that fight to get that early stoppage? Was that?
Not to get an early stoppage, but it's just the game plan was to just get him out of there. If it was the second round, first round, fourth, fifth, sixth, I knew he was going to go.
Got you, man. Got you. Knew he was gonna go. So since we got that fight out the way, is we looking to see the Iceman back in the ring in this year, or are we looking more towards the top of 26?
Yeah, I'm gonna be fighting on my brother card December 6th.
Okay. Do you know the opponent just yet?
Nah, not yet.
Okay, but you're gonna be on the preliminary undercard. That's good. December 6th down there in San Antonio, Lamont Roach Jr. versus Isaac Pitbull Cruz, and Jordan Iceman Roach gonna be on the undercard. What's some things we could look for that you working on to use in that fight? I know you don't know the opponent just yet, but what's some things that you want to work on to use? Not just getting the knockout or or the stoppage or the quitting, but what's some things that you want to work on personally per se for your skills?
Just continuing showing my skills on that big platform, like showing my speed, my power. I'm really one of the fastest boxers in there. I'm one of the strongest punches for my weight class. So just keep continuing to show that on that big platform.
Okay, man. You had a decorated amateur career, so coming into the pros that followed you. What you feel is the difference between when you was in the amateurs though and now the pros? Besides obviously the scoring system and how they score the punches, in amateurs you get points for every punch you throw. In the pros, you only get them for what's landed. But other than that, what do you think feels been the biggest difference?
We always train to be professionals. So the only real difference is the differences that you see. Like you going 12 rounds, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, you go in those rounds, y'all don't got a shirt on, the gloves smaller, those are, all the differences for real is the ones y'all see. Like for me, personally, I've always been prepared to be a professional.
Okay, man. So you fighting on that undercard, you don't know who the fighter is obviously just yet. What's some plans going into that, into your career going forward though? Not just for that fight coming up December 6th, but going forward, not to look past December 6th, but just going forward with your career.
My plans for my career is obviously win a world title and keep moving up and getting all these belts at those different weights, because I'm at a lower weight, so I'm at 115, go right up to 18, 22, 26, 30, 35, 40. I want to be a minimum 6th division world champion.
What's the heaviest you think, since you're saying 6th division, what's the heaviest you think you could comfortably fight at?
Probably 47.
47, welterweight. Ooh, you feeling you can end your career at welterweight. Okay, that's not bad. So right now you're at 115. You around the weight class with Jesse Bam Rodriguez, who's looked at as the creme de la creme of that division. How you feel that you could go forward to put yourself in the same hat with Bam Rodriguez?
Just keep working, keep showing my skills, keep pushing hard, and you ain't gonna get nowhere without hard work.
Got you. No excuses, and that's a great motto, hard work. So speaking of December 6th, your brother, Lamont Roach Jr. will be fighting Isaac Pitbull Cruz. I said, what's some things that the fans, the media, the world that's going to be tuned into that fight could be expecting to see out of your brother, Lamont?
They gonna see that he really the truth. Like it's a narrative that they caught Lil Man on a bad night, and it's not true. My brother been one of them ones, and he gonna show. Okay,
I got you, man. He said, "Little man." I'll try to ask the question. You threw me off with that one. That was a good one. But so you see Lamont. I was one of them guys where I took a lot of slack because I'm a Tank fan, and I told people when that fight was announced, I said, "Oh, this is the fight. Tank gonna be in a fight." When people said, "Nah, Smitty, you just saying that because he's saying that." I said, "Nah, yeah, most of y'all saying that because some of y'all have it that don't really follow boxing, like in hardcore, might not have heard of Lamont Roach. But now a lot of them guys is all on the Lamont Roach bandwagon. Do you feel like they seeing what Lamont's doing, or do you feel like that's just them because, boxing, this is the one sport where it's a lot more hating towards the athlete than it is, oh, nah, I like the guy that fought him. That's why. Do you think there's more people actually seeing, like you just said, knowing that Lamont is really one of them ones and somebody you need to be following?
I mean, it's a person by person basis because there's a lot of casual fans in boxing. So them casual fans, they're like, oh, he did that to Tank, so he's like that. But the real boxing fans, they've been seeing my brother since the amateurs. Or even if they didn't know my brother, they can go back and watch some fights. They say, oh yeah, they see the skills. So it really just depends.
Got you, man. Well, as we get off Lamont a little bit before we get out of there, stick with Jordan Iceman Roach, man. You say you want to go up, hopefully, and you said the heaviest you feel you could fight comfortably is at welterweight, man. What's some, like, I would say, more so fights, like, how long do you see yourself fighting at 115? Because that is a little weight. So how long do you see yourself staying at that particular weight class right now?
I don't know, I can make the weight easy, so.
All right, that's what I was really going at, because, a lot of people, they'll stay at weights that they can't make easy, but there might be fights there that they want, so they're staying, I wouldn't say weight bullying, but they're actually draining themselves out of it.
When you really understand weight and nutrition, all that stuff, it becomes easy, so I can stay here for years. So I would hope to move up as early as I can, so I can make it easier upon myself to gain the weight for the future.
Got you, man. And last thing before we get out of here, man, you said you don't know the opponent, but what's something that people give the people something they expect? The ones that's going to be tuning in to see Jordan Iceman Roach come December 6th.
Expect to see speed, power, charisma, technique. Expect to see the full package.
Got you, man. It was nice rapping with you, man.